Good Thursday morning, everyone. Welcome to AMHQ Early. I'm meteorologist Jen Carfagno. We've got the battle of the seasons raging on. A new winter storm now named Winter Storm Xanto could blast the northern part of you. Everything to start your day and where Xanto is right now. So here is what's happening in the Midwest. Again, this is not Winter Storm Xanto. This is, yes, some snow here right across portions of the UP of Michigan. We've got some rain coming in across lower Michigan. Not Xanto right now. It's coming and it's going to hit this very same area. So here's all the beginnings of what is going to eventually create our big winter storm. We've got our jet stream energy in play. The front has come in. We're watching for moisture with rain and mountain snow coming in across the Intermountain West. And winter storm warnings are up now in parts of Montana and Wyoming, around, say, the Great Falls area, Jackson Hole. You guys are getting some snow out of this. And now we've got the winter storm watches expanded all across central and southern parts of Minnesota into northern lower Michigan, where it's raining this morning. You're into winter storm watch for what's to come from Winter Storm Xanto. So here's a look at the forecast. We've got that snow that will be spreading in tonight and tomorrow right across the north central plains, South Dakota. You guys are going to be in it when it comes to not just the snow, but also the wind. And we'll talk about that. We also have that snow spreading in on Saturday. It'll be a changeover from rain to snow across Minnesota into Wisconsin. There'll be a zone where you get a little bit of both, and there actually could be some freezing rain as well, and we'll see that extending over into the lower part of Michigan, maybe the thumb area, perhaps just north of that as well, and we'll watch for that concern as we get into your Saturday evening. All right, so here's how it comes together with the snowfall amounts. The models have been differing. We're going to show you the American model first. It's got a zone of heavy snow up to the north of the Twin Cities. So Minneapolis putting in a moderate accumulation for you, but to the north here, that's where the heavier zone of snow falls and extending back across the northern and central plains. And this is where the snow is likely to be heaviest, as well as the conditions windiest, creating blizzard conditions. The European model puts that focus still in the same area. So there's a higher confidence that that's going to play out in South Dakota, in northern Nebraska. Also, the European model puts out some very heavy corridor snow right there across the UP of Michigan as well. So there's uncertainty in Minnesota, as you can see. The models are not agreeing on what you're going to get here. Some snow is likely. How much here? There's still going to be that forecast to evolve. All right, Rapid City, a lot of confidence in what you're going to get, starting with some thunderstorms that are possible today. Warm day, temperatures in the upper 50s. Then we get into it with Winter Storm Xanto. Snow, a lot of wind, and that wind continues even as the snow winds down. And Winter Storm Xanto will make its way into the Northeast then this weekend, where ice will be a major threat. And winter weather expert Tom Nizzle has more on this morning, but then we'll get to the main event, which is yet to come. This morning, some light snow from Duluth heading over the UP of Michigan. We also have some rain that is now spreading across lower Michigan, northern Indiana and Ohio, that heading into the Northeast today. Then we take a look at the West. There's a lot going on out here. This is the beginnings of this next big storm. So front came onshore yesterday in the Pacific Northwest. Jet stream energy starting to move in here as well. Warnings are up. And in fact, an update for you. This just popped up, this blizzard warning here in South Dakota. All right, so in the lighter blue, winter storm watches, and those have now expanded all the way over into lower Michigan. That's for the next system coming in, Winter Storm Xanto. Then we have the winter storm warnings in darker blue, and we've got that blizzard warning that has now popped up right around the Rapid City area and points east, and that is for tomorrow. All right, so here's today's forecast. This evolves through the day. By tomorrow, we've got snow falling across South Dakota into Nebraska. We'll see that changeover from rain to snow. And what's fascinating is a lot of you will start with thunderstorms first with rain, and then we transition over to snow. We'll see that across northern Iowa. Des Moines will have that transition zone as well. Now, when it comes to the snowfall amounts, there are still differences in the weather model. So there's still some lower confidence on exactly where the heaviest of snow will fall. The fact that there will be snow, high confidence in, and you see that on the American model with some of the heavier snow there falling north of the Twin Cities in Minnesota. You notice on the European model, not much. I mean, there's snow, yes, but not the very heavy snowfall. So, as to how much you get in the Twin Cities and just north, I think that's still yet to be determined. But a lot of agreement on this corridor from South Dakota into northern Nebraska, getting heavy snow and also getting a lot of wind, which is why that blizzard warning now has been issued. That includes Rapid City East, and we've got for you the wind and the snow coming in tonight into tomorrow. tomorrow. Today is a day that's going to be warm and actually with thunderstorms. And can you believe it? We're going to be talking about a blizzard for you tomorrow. Now, Xanto, our time, we're going to be focusing on the system coming into the northwest and northern Rockies today. Tomorrow, things really get underway with Winter Storm Xanto, and we see the snow and the blizzard conditions ongoing here across the northern plains. The severe will really ramp up throughout the day, especially into the afternoon and evening. That moves east on Saturday. This front will be the weather maker for the whole weekend getting into the east. A warm day on Saturday, 77 in New York City. That's before the front comes in. Then we get the rain coming in. Thunderstorms start crashing down. Chicago, you really feel it. 39 degrees. And by the way, in Bristol this weekend, there's going to be rain and possible thunderstorms Saturday into Sunday. All right, some preschool kids in Kansas can't go outside and play. The weather is